All right,
I can hear you now.
cool. Hey, yeah, man, keep up the good work, Aaron. You're just absolutely crushing it on this front, and it really is a critical space to be involved in. And I'm totally with you because I've been was in crypto since 2012, 2013. I was at that Perk Fest too, where Vitalik was walking around, and then Eric and Roger and Charlie were getting people onboarded. I would encourage people, as far as activism goes, to like let's identify core needs before wants. And a big one is food, of course. So, like a great piece of activism would be to identify local food producers or people that sell food that you know of and see if you can get them set up. I think that we may already be strategically beat on that front, but we definitely have a whole lot of people that are agorists that see through the lies and the deception. And I think it's important that we organize amongst ourselves, start trading amongst ourselves. The education piece is important.
Well, I think we can get mass adoption after we get innovator adoption and early adopter adoption. What's frustrating about this is we're 16 years in and we actually now have to go back to innovator, and that's unusual, and that's the challenge. But I agree with you 100% about the going after the needs. In other words, one of the things I think we need is a marketplace, but that's not Silk Road for drugs, but that's Silk Road for the base of Maslow's hierarchy of needs. So food and health and all of the other things that's user friendly. And that's I've added that to the list of something that you could build on Zano. I mean, with escrow accounts and everything else, one of the things that is powerful, but we still need some of the tech development to happen is, confidential layer will allow you to take your Bitcoin and Ethereum and Bitcoin Cash and make it private, and then you're going to be able to spend. Then imagine if you could spend your private versions of those currencies in marketplaces and through merchants that accept the bridged private versions of those assets. And so there's kind of a roadmap developing, but and Dan, I think to your point, the barrier here is we've got to connect the dots and have easy to use solutions for merchants and for consumers. And I think with Roger and Ian as well, I mean, they've run into those problems. I know Roger's always been an advocate. He's invested in all kinds of different BitPay, payment processors,